Good morning, children. Today we will start our revision for 7th lesson. What is our 7th lesson, children? Our invisible friend. Okay. So, who are invisible children? So, daily you are seeing your friends, no? So, here they are asking invisible friend. So, who are invisible? Invisible means we can't see directly. Okay. So, here air is the invisible. So, our invisible friend air. So, we will discuss about air in this lesson, children. So, today you have to revise first question answers. Okay. Then later you have to read bit part. First, see children, question answers. List 2 properties of air. What are the properties of air, children? Air has smell? No. Air has color? No. And air can occupy space. And air can move things. So air can pushes the things. You know, so many properties. Here they are asking 2 properties, no children. So that's why you have to write any 2. Air is colorless and odorless. Air occupies space. Next, second question, see children. Seeds of the cotton plant travel far distances with the help of air. Which property of air is useful for this? So here, if you are observing some plants, children, they will travel far distances. So how they can go? With the help of air. So like that here also seeds of the cotton plant, they can travel far distances. So which property here we are using here? So we are using the property of air. Air moves and it pushes things. Okay. Air moves and it pushes things. Next. Third question, see children. Which property is useful in the following sceneries? Here see, what are the sceneries they are given here? To buy a bottle of perfume. So, if you know that if you are observing perfume bottle, so in that bottle air can occupy space, children? Yes. In bottle air can occupy the space. So, air occupies space. And to fly a kite, if you are flying a kite, what you observe, children? So the flight will move towards now. So air moves and it pushes things. Okay, air moves and it pushes things. Next question, see children. Air occupies space. Give 2 examples where this property of air is used. So, you know so many examples of this, children. Air occupies space. This is the one of the property of air. Here they are asking 2 examples of this property. Okay. So, if you are blowing balloon, we can observe in that balloon air occupies space. Yes, children. So, in that balloon air occupies space. Yes, children. So in this place air can occupy the space. So that is inflated balloon. When you are blow the balloon, it is called inflated balloon. Okay. So if you are losing that air in that balloon, that is deflated. Okay. So we are filling the balloon now. Air, you can fill the balloon with air. So that is called inflated balloon. And next, fill a tire. Okay, so fill a tire, this is also one of the example of the property of air occupy space. If you are filling that air in the tire, it is one of the example of that. Okay, children. So daily you have to read question answers properly, children, and write without seeing in your HW. Okay. And next question, see children. Air is colorless and odorless. Explain this property with an example. Children, this is the one of the property of the air. Air is colorless and odorless. So we have to write property of this. We have to write example of this property. When we open door at any time, we can feel air comes out. So in this process, in this property, we cannot see air. Yes, children, directly we can see air, children? No. So air is colorless and odorless. Odorless means no smell. Okay, no smell. So only we can feel the air. Only we can feel the air. Yes, children. Air, they don't have any color or any smell. Okay. So if it is combined with any other things, it has color and odor. Okay, children. So today you have to read these up to 4th Roman first question and 3rd Roman these 4 question answers. Okay, children. So today you have to read these all. Tomorrow we will discuss remaining bit part, children. You have to write without seeing in your HW and check spelling mistakes, children. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.